Your protector has a critical message for you. Don't let this moment slip by. Archangel Michael says, there is something happening behind closed doors that you need to be aware of. The energy surrounding you is shifting, and those you thought were standing with you may not be as loyal as you believe. Someone close, someone within the walls of familiarity, is sharing your image, your presence, your essence with people you do not even know. There is a movement happening in the background, one that is not meant for your good. Your photo is being circulated, not with love, not with admiration, but with hidden motives that remain unseen to you. Investors, individuals you have never met, are being shown your likeness, and it is not for reasons that serve your highest purpose. This is a moment of awakening. The light of truth is revealing the shadows that have been cast behind your back. There is an exchange occurring, one that you were never meant to be a part of, yet here you are, unknowingly placed at the center. But fear not, for what is hidden in darkness can never remain concealed forever. Divine justice is already moving, and soon, every deceptive action will be brought to the surface. You may feel a weight on your chest, an uneasy feeling that something is not quite right. This is not just a thought, it is your spirit, your intuition, calling out to you, urging you to be alert. This is a time of revelation. The unseen is coming into the light, and those who have conspired behind your back will face the consequences of their actions. Like this video if you receive this message with an open heart. The intentions behind this exposure are not in alignment with purity. Some may be using your image to gain, to manipulate, to deceive. The spirit of deceit moves through certain hands, attempting to take what is not theirs, attempting to use what belongs to you. But what is divinely ordained for you cannot be stolen, cannot be misused. No man, no scheme, no hidden agenda can erase what is written in the divine plan for you. If you wish to show your appreciation, you can give super thanks up to $50. This is a time for spiritual awareness. Pay attention to the whispers of your soul, the nudges that something is not quite as it seems. There are forces at work that wish to see you distracted, confused, unaware of the truth that is being unveiled. But know this, you are protected. The divine sees all, knows all, and justice is already set in motion. The ones who have conspired will begin to feel the weight of their own actions. They believed they were unseen, that their movements were silent, but nothing escapes divine sight. The truth is an unshakable force, and when it rises, no deception can stand against it. The exposure is happening, and the consequences will follow. You are standing at the threshold of a breakthrough. What was meant to be used against you will turn in your favor. The photos they share, the names they mention, the schemes they whisper, none of it will succeed. The hand of justice moves with precision, and every falsehood will be shattered. They will regret ever speaking your name in rooms they had no right to enter. The energy around you is shifting rapidly. Those who were once comfortable in their deception are beginning to feel the unease, the pressure of their own choices. There is no escape from what has already been set in motion. Their own intentions will turn against them, and they will reap exactly what they have sown. Karma does not forget. Type 777 to declare that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. A divine force surrounds you, stronger than any scheme, more powerful than any deception. The ones who thought they could manipulate, who thought they could profit off of you without consequence, are about to learn a lesson they never expected. This is the season where truth rises, where masks fall, and where everything hidden must be revealed. Stand firm, for you are not alone in this battle. The divine forces that walk with you are far greater than the shadows that try to oppose you. Your name, your image, your presence, none of it can be used against you when you stand in divine favor. You are untouchable in the eyes of those who seek to harm you. Every word spoken in darkness will be exposed in the light. Every plan made behind closed doors will be dismantled. They thought they could move in secrecy, but their steps are being watched, their actions being recorded in the spiritual realm. The moment of reckoning is here, and no one can escape the weight of truth. You may feel the intensity of this moment, the energy shifting around you. This is not a coincidence. This is not imagination. This is reality unfolding in divine timing. Everything that has been happening behind your back is now being brought to the forefront, and justice will be served. You will not be silenced. You will not be used. You will rise above. Type 1111 if you claim this message. Archangel Michael says, the ones who spoke of you without permission, who shared your image with intent to gain, will face the consequences of their choices. You have done nothing to deserve this betrayal, yet it has come to pass. But do not fear, for what was meant to harm you will be turned into your victory. The divine sees every action, every word, every scheme. There is no escaping what is already set in motion. You are protected, shielded, covered in divine grace. The storm may have begun, but you will not be consumed by it. The ones who created the storm will be the ones caught in its eye. Remain steady, for you are on the verge of something greater. This moment is not meant to break you but to prepare you for what is coming next. You are stronger than you know, more powerful than you realize, and nothing will stand in the way of your divine purpose. Your victory is already written. This is the hour of revelation, of exposure, of justice unfolding. Nothing done in darkness can stay hidden. The truth is rising, and with it, the downfall of those who thought they could play with what is sacred. The divine forces are moving, and nothing will be the same again. You are covered, protected, destined for something greater. Let no fear enter your heart, for you are not alone in this battle. This is your time to rise. Archangel Michael says, something is happening that you may not be aware of. Your image, your presence, your essence, something deeply connected to you, is being shared without your knowledge. There are hands moving in secret, conversations being had, and transactions occurring that have your name attached to them, but you have not given your consent. This is a moment of awareness, a moment to open your eyes and understand that not everything around you is as it seems. There are individuals who have placed your image into the hands of investors, into the sight of those who have never met you, and their intentions are not pure. They believe you do not see, they believe you do not know, but the truth is being revealed in divine timing. The exposure of these hidden actions is happening now. The ones who thought they could manipulate, who believed they could control without consequence, are about to learn a lesson they never expected. No one can take from you what is divinely ordained to be yours. The moment of truth is approaching, and those who have moved against you will soon feel the weight of their own decisions. The ones who shared your image without permission, who spread your presence for their own personal gain, will soon realize the gravity of their actions. Their intentions are turning against them. Type 333 if you receive this message. You have felt something shifting in your spirit, a restlessness that you could not explain. That was not an illusion. Your intuition has been calling out to you, urging you to be aware, to be cautious. Now you know why. Everything that was done in the dark is now moving into the light. The divine has already set the wheels in motion, and there is no stopping what is coming. Those who thought they could remain hidden, those who thought their actions would never come to the surface, are now being exposed in the most undeniable way. Nothing remains hidden forever. The truth is an unstoppable force. Once it begins to rise, there is no covering it, no suppressing it, no reversing it. The whispers behind closed doors are turning into echoes that cannot be ignored. Justice is already moving, and there is no escaping it. The ones who believed they could use you, who thought they could profit from your image, are about to witness a shift they never anticipated. What was meant to harm you will become the very thing that elevates you. This is divine intervention at work. Your name is being spoken in places you have never been, but soon, it will not be for the reasons they intended. Their own plans will crumble, and the energy they put into deceiving others will return to them in ways they never expected. Everything done in secret is now coming into full view. There is nothing to fear, for you are covered, protected, shielded from harm. No scheme, no deception, no hidden plan can stand against the divine forces that walk with you. Your victory is already written. Type 777 if you claim your divine protection. The season of revelation is here. The ones who conspired, who whispered, who worked in the shadows will now face what they tried to escape. There is no longer a place for them to hide. The light is shining too brightly, and every deception is crumbling beneath it. They are about to witness the power of truth. This is not a time to fear, this is a time to stand firm. You are stepping into a season where everything meant to harm you will be turned in your favor. The divine sees all, knows all, and is moving on your behalf. Your breakthrough is already unfolding. What they meant for harm, what they meant for manipulation, is now shifting into something they cannot control. They thought they were moving in power, but in reality, they were setting themselves up for a downfall. Divine justice is swift and undeniable. The ones who spoke of you in secret, who passed your image to others without your knowledge, are now feeling the weight of their own actions. The pressure is building, and the consequences cannot be avoided. The time of reckoning is here, and they are standing directly in its path. You will witness the collapse of every false plan made against you. You will see the very individuals who worked against you become trapped in their own deceptions. This is the power of divine retribution. Type 1111 if you believe in divine justice. Archangel Michael says, "You have done nothing to deserve this betrayal, yet it has come. But do not fear, for what was meant to weaken you will only make you stronger. The divine does not allow injustice to go unanswered. Every action taken against you is already being corrected. You are stepping into a moment where you will see why things happened the way they did. You will witness the unraveling of lies, the downfall of deceit, and the lifting of your own spirit. You are being elevated beyond what you could have imagined. Remain steady, for you are being guided into a place of greater strength. This is not the end of your journey, it is only the beginning. What was stolen is being returned, what was hidden is being revealed, and what was meant to hold you back is now pushing you forward. The divine forces are at work. Everything that was done without your knowledge, everything that was planned in secrecy, is now under divine scrutiny. There is no escaping what has already been set in motion. You are covered, you are protected, and you are moving into a season of unstoppable blessings. Let no fear enter your heart, for you are not alone. This is your time to rise. Archangel Michael says, something has been happening in the background that you may not yet be aware of. There are whispers, movements in the shadows, and actions being taken without your consent. A family is using your image, your presence, your very essence, to attract investors, to gain favor, to manipulate. Your name is being spoken in rooms you have never entered. Your face is being presented as a symbol of opportunity, yet the ones sharing it have not sought your permission. This is not an accident. This is intentional, and it has been happening without your knowledge. They believe that you will never know, that you will remain in the dark while they continue their deception. But what is hidden in darkness can never remain there forever. Divine revelation is here. The truth is unfolding, and those who thought they could use you will soon see that their plans are crumbling before them. They spoke your name without your awareness, they made moves with your image, and now, they are standing on a foundation that is about to collapse beneath them. Their time is up. Type 333 if you believe truth will always prevail. The divine forces are moving swiftly. No deception, no hidden agenda, no secret manipulation will stand against the power of truth. The ones who have used your image to gain without permission will soon face the reality of their actions. There is no escape from divine justice. You have felt an uneasiness, a sense that something is not quite right. That was not a coincidence. Your spirit knows when something is out of balance, when energy is shifting in a way that does not align with truth. Now, you see why you felt it. This is not the time to shrink back in fear. This is not the moment to wonder what comes next. You are protected, you are guided, and you are standing under divine watch. Nothing that was meant to harm you will succeed. The ones who believed they could use you for their gain are now seeing their plans crumble. What they built on deception cannot stand. What they manipulated for selfish purposes is being exposed. Your image is sacred. Your presence carries power. No one has the right to use what belongs to you without your consent. Those who tried will soon learn that divine retribution is real. Their time of exposure is now. The same image they used to gain favor will now be their undoing. The same name they whispered in places you never entered will now rise against them. The tables are turning. Type 777 if you declare that divine justice is unstoppable. You are witnessing the unraveling of deception. The very hands that spread your image without permission will now find themselves empty. Their gains will vanish, their plans will fall apart, and they will be left with nothing but regret. This is the law of divine justice. Remain steady. Do not let fear enter your heart. What was taken from you in deception is being restored in truth. The ones who sought to use you are realizing their mistake. They played a dangerous game, and now, they must face the consequences. You are not alone in this battle. Divine forces are at work, ensuring that every false word, every hidden scheme, and every deceptive move is exposed. You are covered. You are protected. You are unstoppable. The whispers behind closed doors are growing louder, but not in the way they expected. Their own words are turning against them. What they tried to keep secret is now being shouted into the open. There is no escaping the power of truth. They thought they could use you without consequence. They believed that their actions would go unnoticed. But now, their own steps are leading them into the very trap they set for you. Karma is moving faster than they ever imagined. Type 1111 if you believe every hidden truth will be revealed. Archangel Michael says, this is your season of restoration. What was meant to steal from you will now bless you. The people who spoke of you in deceit will now be forced to acknowledge the truth. If you wish to show your appreciation, you can give super thanks up to $50. Your name will not be used for manipulation. Your image will not be taken for personal gain. The power of divine justice is reclaiming everything that was wrongfully used. Stand firm. This is not the time to doubt. This is the moment where everything shifts in your favor. You are stepping into a new level of protection, a new level of awareness, and a new level of victory. The ones who betrayed you, who acted as if you were just a tool for their plans, will now see that the game is over. There is no more deception. There is no more pretending. Truth is shining too brightly for them to hide. Let them see what happens when divine protection surrounds you. Let them witness the power of truth dismantling every lie. You are walking in clarity, strength, and divine favor. They thought they could use your image, but now, they are facing a reality they never expected. Their actions have consequences, and divine justice never forgets. What was meant to deceive is now working in your favor. What was taken without permission is being returned in divine alignment. You are not a pawn in their game. You are chosen, you are powerful, and you are rising above every deception. The truth is here. The exposure is happening. This is your moment of revelation. Let nothing shake your faith, for you are walking in victory. The ones who wronged you will now see the strength of divine justice at work.